Alright, let's pay attention. Let's go to our next topic. As per the schedule, it is modal verb in present form and the past form. Modal verb. Okay. We have 7 modal verbs in total in German. 7 modal verbs. And what do we have? We have modal verb which represent must, can, should, want to, would like to, may, and like to. Like to. Or not like to, ideally I should say like. Like. Must is also used, you are supposed to. You are ought to. You have to. Can, you are able to. Okay, you give somebody permission. You are permitted to. Should, you give advice to someone. Want to, that's your direct wish. Would like to is your indirect wish. May is like you are allowed to, and you are again permitted to. And like is I like chocolates. I mean, I like to. I like a noun. This is particularly what you like as a noun, not as a verb. This like we will never use with the verb, only with the noun. So how do we express these modal verbs? So must be müssen, können, sollen, wollen, möchten, dürfen, mögen. These are the 7 modal verbs which we have in this grammar. When we use, okay, the past form of modal verb, this is my present form and that's the past form. Mussten, konnten, sollten, wollten. We don't use this one, don't learn it, it's durften, and we'll see how we can use that. We'll see. Note, whenever we use modal verbs, thank you Prerna again, whenever we use modal verbs, the main verb is always in infinitive form and always appear in the end. It's always in the end, no matter. Okay, this is one thing which we need to learn. Let's try to learn the conjugation of these verbs. Müssen, können, sollen, dürfen, wollen, möchten, mögen. What we need to learn here is only ich, du, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie, sie. Let me write this together. What we need to learn, we just need to learn the conjugation of ish. We just need to learn the conjugation of ish and nothing else. So ich muss, ich kann, ich soll, ich darf, ich will, ich möchte, ich mag. That is the only thing we need to learn. And ish and RGS is always same. Ish and RGS is always same no matter what. With do, we just add st with this form. It's very easy, ideally, to learn modal verbs. Just add st everywhere. Only in Musin, we will only add t but not st because three s's are not supposed to be together. Only t. Wear and z, they're always same as infinitive form. With ear, what exactly we do? We remove en from the end and just add t. Meshed it and mute. So if I have to say, I must go. Ich muss, to go, the verb to go is ich muss gehen. Ideally, it had nothing to do with Umgangssprache Prerna. The correct spelling was which you referred, which is EUR. There were lot many words written, so I missed that part, and my bad, and I apologize to everyone. Ich muss gehen. I must go. Irren ist menschlich. This is the fun. So it's only humans do errors. I must go. Ich muss gehen. You have to go. Du musst gehen. Okay, let's write the rules. First position, second position, third position, fourth position. In case of simple sentence, first position is always the subject, second position is always the modal verb, third position is always the subject if there is, and fourth position the verb has to be in infinitive form. You remember the infinitive form? Infinitive form of the verb is the unbroken, unchanged form or unconjugated form. The original form of the verb without any conjugation. So gehen itself is infinitive, so we'll use gehen only. We will not break gehen. Spielen, we'll use only spielen, we'll not break spielen. Okay, that's the simple sentence. So for example, I must go, my subject was ich, modal verb second position, muss, we do not have any object, it is gehen. We'll omit that part. Okay. I want to drink cola. Now, in this sentence, I have a subject. In this sentence, I have a subject. So, ich want to, what is this müssen? Want to is wollen. Ich will. The verb is ich will. Object is cola. And the last main we have trinken. Ich will cola trinken. Ich will cola trinken. Right. This is what my simple sentence. If I want, okay, let me just align this one in a different way. Correct. Let me say a negative sentence. We have a subject, we have modal verb. Now, either I will use keinen, keine or kein and then object and then infinitive, or I will use nicht plus infinitive, either or. Please make sure I am just going to write it in yellow and this one in yellow. I will either use this or this. If I am using kein, I will not use nicht. If I am using nicht, I will not use kein. For example here, ich will keine Suppe essen. or ich will die Suppe nicht essen. Ich will keinen Apfel essen. Or ich will den Apfel nicht essen. When to use kein form, when to use nicht form is when a noun is neglected. We use kein form. Kein form. When a verb is neglected, we use nicht. This is very important. When you are saying no to a verb, you say nicht. For example, here you are neglecting the verb that you don't want to eat. Here you don't want to eat any apple. Keinen essen. Okay. Let's say interrogative. Interrogative sentences. In interrogative, we have two types of interrogative questions. One is W-Frage. When you say W question, when the question is supposed to start from W. So first place we have W-Frage. Second place comes modal verb. Third is subject. Fourth is object if there is, and then infinitive. Let me say it fifth position. W-Frage. Warum willst du den Apfel nicht essen? First W-Frage. Willst du Apfel essen? Warum willst du den Apfel nicht essen? Warum möchtest du Cola trinken? Okay. Warum willst du nach Deutschland fliegen? W-Frage. Let's have a small list of W-Frage, possible list. Was, wer, wie, wo, woher, wohin, warum, welche, was für, wann. These are the possible question words in German. Okay. The second category which we have is Ja-Nein-Frage. Ja-Nein-Frage. When we say Ja-Nein-Frage, in these kind of questions, answer is always in yes or no. Answer is always in yes or no. Only for your no question form scenario, modal verb will be, that's correct. So we start from the sentence from modal verb, then we have subject, then we have object, and then we have infinitive. That's correct, Preeti. Thank you very much. Correct. So let's say, willst du nach Deutschland fliegen? Do you want to travel to Germany? Willst du nach Deutschland fliegen? Warum willst du nach Deutschland fliegen? Wann willst du Wie kannst du das machen? How can you do that? Warum kannst du heute nicht kommen? Willst du heute kommen? Möchtest du den Salat essen? Okay. These are few of the examples which you can form using modal verbs. Please remember one thing. While using modal verbs, we always use infinitive form of the verb. That is very important. Very important. Always infinitive. There is no other form of verb is used if you are using modal verbs. Let's try to do an example here. Do you see the exercise on the screen? What it says? Bilden Sie Sätze mit Modalverb. Wir kommen nicht mit. I want to frame the sentence. I want to frame a sentence with wollen. How will I write? Please write down the first sentence. Only first sentence using wollen. Only first. Wollen, wir kommen nicht mit. I just request you to write one sentence. Wir wollen, wir kommen nicht mit. Wir kommen nicht mit. How will I write? Wir kommen nicht mit. The answer would be, wir wollen nicht mitkommen. So the answer would be, wir wollen nicht mitkommen. Simple. Am I audible to everyone? Wir wollen nicht mitkommen. Ihr steht nicht früh auf. Ihr wollt nicht früh aufstehen. Hi Ritvik, thank you for joining in, Ritvik. Du triffst Klaus nicht. Du triffst Klaus nicht. Du willst Klaus nicht treffen. Du willst Klaus nicht treffen. Ich esse den Kuchen nicht. Correct, Mel. Ich will den Kuchen nicht essen. So whatever verb do we see on the second place, it will go in the end in infinitive form. Infinitive form and nowhere else. Thank you very much. This was a little information about this one, present. Now we talk about the past form. The territum of modal verb. How do we use past form of modal verb? So what was the form? Present form was this one. Let us put it here. Present was this one. Now if we conjugate modal verb, it's very simple. Mussten, konnten, sollten, wollten, durften. Ich, du, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie, sie. It's a regular. We don't have any change. It's simply the regular verb. Constant same. In ich musste, du musstest, ich and er, sie is always same. Mussten, musstet, mussten. Konnte, konntest, konnte, konnten, konntet, konnten. Sollte, solltest, sollte, sollten, solltet, sollten. Ich wollte, wolltest, wollte, wollten, wolltet, wollten. Ich durfte, durftest, durfte, durfte, durften, durftet, durften. Now how do we use it? It is very simple. Rule remains same. Second place modal verb, last frame infinitive verb. I want to eat. I wanted to eat. Ich will essen. Ich wollte essen. You have to read. You had to read. Du musst lesen. Du musstest lesen. You should study. You should have studied. Du sollst studieren. Du solltest studieren. Rule remains same. There is no difference. Wir müssen nicht mitkommen. That's correct. Rule remains same. There is no difference. Second position modal verb, and last we have infinitive verb. In the end we have infinitive verb. Okay. Thank you. This was all about your modal verb. The next topic which we have is imperatives, which was supposed to be started by 12:25, and we couldn't do it because of practice.